Hi everyone, Maxine here with Tink and I Treasures. Welcome back to my studio. Today I thought we would do some work in this journal. I've added this little tassel to the front here. I think that's really cute. What do you think? Let me know. I can take it off because it's just pinned on there. But yeah, let me know what you think of that. So anyway, let's get going. We have such a bundle of stuff here. I don't know if you can see all that. Yeah, we have quite the stockpile of goodies that we can use for this journal. And I think we're gonna start with this one, and I'm just trying to see where would be a good place. I think right here. So we could use that somewhere else. I don't want to throw that away because it's still something we can use. So let's just put some glue down here. That's probably too much. Oh no. Yay. I thought maybe I was covering an area too big for this, but no, it's good. I do want to close this up though. Get this around this side. Oh, I forgot to do that, evidently. There we go. Okay, so onward. Isn't that pretty? I love that. Okay. I'm happy. Let's see here. Okay, so I've got some little watercolor things that I did on some kind of funky paper. I don't know. I got it from Amazon. It said it was antique paper, but I don't know. It's kind of thick, so I haven't used it, you know, for pages. This is a little thing I made. It's a little side tuck, and I just have layers here. And that's not a watercolor. That's a stamp that I colored. So that, well, let's put it on this side. That way this right here has got good access. Okay. Oops. So I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't. Leave a comment. Anything. Just say hi, you know, if nothing else. I like hearing from you and trying to grow this channel. I've been doing videos since 2020. So, you know, it's been a minute. And yeah, just a little over 1,000 subscribers. My watch hours are pretty low, and I'm not really sure, you know, well, I mean, the logical explanation is that I'm not interesting. You know, people watch a few minutes and then move on to somewhere else, and I feel bad about that. I try to make it interesting. I try to, you know, do projects that I think people are going to enjoy and learn from and be able to copy. So this is just a really thick cardstock, and this is from a digital that I got, just some, you know, antique writing type digital, and I did Mod Podge it with I think it was this distress collage medium vintage. So it has kind of that darker color to it. And then on the front here, I just layered some paper, did a cutout from the digital kit that I'm using for this journal, and then attached one of my little velvet thingies. what you call that. So anyway, I thought I would put that right here. And I need something for a pocket. I do have some things here, so not to worry. You're not going to have to watch paint dry or anything. I've got a whole stack of things that I have ready to go, so let's see. Get that in there. So that'll go right there. So I hope everyone's doing well, having a good day. Now I do have these, it's from a digital kit that I got, and the pages didn't print the right size. It's so frustrating. I had that stupid border, and by the time you cut down the border, then the pages are not the right size. And I thought, well, shoot, what if I just trim these way down and just use them as a, you know, you know, decoration on a page. I'm just trying to see what looks good with, you know, this over here. I kind of like this one, though. Yeah. I think I want to use some glue stick for this. Let's see, get that out there, out from under the way. I don't want to get that glued. So, what have you guys been watching on TV? Do you have anything that would be of interest to the group, perhaps? You know what I found recently? They have it on Amazon Prime. They have Northern Exposure, and that has been fun. I haven't seen Northern Exposure since it was on originally, I think in the 90s, I think. And it's not a show that they usually have running for some reason. You know, like some shows are, you know, they never go off the air because they're in constant reruns. But you don't see Northern Exposure. I've never seen it anyway, since it was on. So that's been fun to be able to watch the series. It didn't go very long. I think there was maybe 6 seasons. So it didn't go very long. But you know what I found? Does anyone have I want to know, am I weird? Don't answer that. Um, we spent several weeks, watching, a couple episodes here and there, We didn't sit and binge watch the whole thing over a weekend, It was just a couple episodes here and there, in amongst watching other things in the evening or whatever. And, but now I miss it. It's like some books that I've read. And, you get to the end of the book. Sometimes it's a series, so there's more than one book. It's, kind of a series that keeps going. But you get to the end of it and you really miss it. It's like you got to know these people and they're familiar to you, or they feel like friends, or I don't know. It's really weird. And it was probably just me. But I miss the people of Sicily, Alaska, and I wonder what's happening now, even though, of course nothing is happening because the people, they were real, they were actors, but the place isn't real, that kind of thing, Actually, the show was done in Roslyn, Washington, which is a fun fact. But, it's like the other day I was just like thinking, oh, I wonder what Maggie is doing now. And how did she had a relationship starting out with, one of the other characters on the show. And I thought, I wonder how they're doing. Are they still together? I know, it's just silly. But, I got used to, I did that. I got used to watching them. I got used to seeing them. And, I wonder how Ruth Ann is. She ran the store in Sicily, as such as it was. And she's, she was older. So, I wonder about her, and I don't know. It's silly. I know it is. But, I experience that a lot when I'm reading a book, too. A lot of times I'll finish a book and then I just feel really empty. Like, oh, that's a coin envelope I made just out of a piece of paper. Actually, I think it was scrap paper at that. So, yeah, that's gonna hold a nice amount in there. And I layered some fabric and some paper. And that's big. Where's that small piece? Here's that small piece. Isn't it? No. Where is it? Where'd it go? Where's that small piece that we had? Aha, there you are. So we could put this on here, couldn't we? Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, and like I said, I've felt like this, a lot of times after reading a book. I kind of miss the characters, and I don't know. It's silly, isn't it? Anyone else, experience that at the end of a book or end of a show? You experience that sense of, loss or, just missing characters or something. Oh, please don't say I'm the only one. There we go. there's that. So, where's my pile? Where's my pile? See, I have all kinds of stuff, and I cut out little elements. So I've got all this stuff just ready to go in here. It is so cool. Oh, I did not ink that, nor did I fold it down. Sorry. So, yeah. So, yeah, don't tell me I'm the only one. I miss reading. I used to love that. I mean, I always had a book by my bed, and I always looked forward the end of the day, just crawling in bed and reading. Sometimes I read for a half hour. Other times I would read for, hour and a half. It just depends on, well, how tired I was, or how interested in the book I was, or, maybe it was an interesting part of the book, or I don't know. But I just really looked forward to that, and I haven't been able to do that for a while because, my legs bother me. With the arthritis, I can't lay in bed like I used to because my legs won't go straight. So I can't do that, and it becomes very uncomfortable. So here's an envelope I just made out of some really old paper. I mean, I wish you could feel this paper. It is just so awesome. It was well, you can see there's diagrams and stuff here. I don't even remember what kind of thing it was now, but there's diagrams, and it just feels so nice. Anyway, I thought that could be a little tuck spot for something like that. And here's another thing I made. It's from an envelope. And it opens up and has an envelope inside of it. Another one I made from an old diagram. This one looks like it's showing you how to build a birdhouse, I think it was. And it has the diagrams and stuff. And then in here I just put a little, just a little note thing in there. And I should probably put something here though, shouldn't we? Okay, let's see, where'd everybody go? Maybe I used all those little bits that I cut out, huh? Yeah, let's see here. Isn't that fun? Maybe I'll just put that on there. It's just really textured. I crinkled it up several times. And yeah, it just gives this wonderful feeling, and patina makes the paper really soft. And yeah, it's just kind of fun. So, anyone watch Young Sheldon? Big Bang is one of our favorite shows of all time. I learned so much from Big Bang. Yeah, so yeah, Big Bang is one of our favorite shows, and of course when they did Young Sheldon, we're just like, oh, that's going to be fun. So So we've been watching that, but it looks like this is going to be the last season for that show. And you know, the kid that's playing Sheldon, of course, he's you know, getting older. And you know, he's getting more obnoxious now, like Sheldon was. You know, unfortunately, I always thought Sheldon was very obnoxious. You know, just for the fact that he just thought he was all that. You know what I mean? And so it was always fun to see him in a situation with people that were just as smart, if not smarter than he was, you know, and him trying to deal with that in his mind. You know, he wasn't the only smart person in the world. And, you know, a lot of times he's not as smart as he thought he was, really. But anyway, it's a fun show. We enjoy it, but you know, another show that we started watching again, and I'll tell you, I tried watching this show years ago and just could not get into it at all. Just, you know, just really couldn't get into it. But we started watching it again recently, and I'm really enjoying it. And that's Father Brown. And this is a British show. It's on BritBox. It's on BritBox. And yeah, I am just really enjoying it. You know, and that's like I said, I tried watching it years ago and really just couldn't get into it. But now, yeah, I've really been enjoying it. So I like British shows, more so than American shows, actually. Overall, I like British mysteries. I love Vera. You ever watch Vera? I love Vera. Midsummer Murders. I love Midsummer Murders, especially the newer ones, or not, the older ones with John Nettles as the detective. He's good. I mean, you know, the most recent episodes are good too, but I kind of miss, you know, that, you know, John Nettles, when he was the actor on the show. Oh, look at that. That matches. So, like a pocket and a little journaling card and maybe another one here. So, that's fun. There's the middle. I put a little tag and some beads. These beads match the beads that I put on the spine. And is that a tuck spot, or what did I do here? I don't know. Let's see. Did I do a tuck spot? No, I don't think I did. Oh, that's too bad. Those are quite big. All right, so let's see. We probably should do something here, shouldn't we not? Should we not? Should we not? Here's another thing I made. This is just from some digital that I had. And, you know, I think I did a video on these. I'm pretty sure I did do a video on making these. And then I just took some fabric that I've been using in the journal, and this is actually the fabric from the cover. And I put in, you know, just a little note thing, something to write on or what have you, secret notes. Anyway, So yeah, I really miss laying in bed and reading. That was like my favorite thing. I read the whole Harry Potter series. Oh, there was a whole bunch of other ones. MC Beaton. You know, now everyone knows about MC Beaton, you know, because of the Agatha show that's on, I think it's Acorn TV, which is another British one. It's called Agatha, and it's a series of books that MC Beaton wrote. And the main character is Agatha Raisin, who is a detective. The show, I don't watch the show, though. I mean, I tried. You know, at first I was all excited, you know. But I'll tell you what, the actress that they have playing Agatha is not Agatha. And I just can't get past that. I just can't get past it. But it's just not. It's not Agatha, you know. I mean, the general look of the person is just totally wrong. And everything else is just totally wrong too, you know. And I just can't get past it. I don't know. What do you think? Should we put this in a pocket? Or should we just, you know, glue this down? I mean, I don't know. It's just a little watercolor I did. I did some stamping on here. This is that funky paper that I got from Amazon. And it doesn't take stamps very well. And my watercolor paint really just soaked into this paper. I went over this and over this and over this, and it just kept soaking in and soaking in. So it's very odd paper. So I don't know that it would be something to write on, but we could use it as a tuck. Let's do that. Let's do that. I think this paper could withstand, you know, things coming in and out and what have you. It's pretty thick paper. So, yeah, let's just do that. So I was real excited when I heard they were going to come out with the Harry Potter, you know, movies, because, oh, now I can find out how to actually pronounce some of the words. Because, you know, when I was reading the novels, it's like Hermione. I had no idea if I was pronouncing that name appropriately or not. So, yeah, I was real excited when the movies came out, because then I could find out, oh, how do you actually say Hermione, or, you know, Hagrid, or, you know, some of the other things. And now it's like, well, they're old friends too, aren't they? Oh, let's see, what's that? That's fun. Yeah, I got all these little bits and bobs that I cut out from the digital kit. Yeah, I have actually a couple different digital kits here. One I like pretty good. The other one I'm not real happy with. I think it's the one where the pages are not big enough. They don't print big enough. That's very disappointing for me. I keep telling myself to pay attention to that when I'm getting a digital, to pay attention to what format the digital is in. And you know, if it tells you the size. Because some of them do. Some of them, well, they probably all do. I just, you know, it's my own fault that I don't check first, you know. But, you know, I can't get, if somebody does something in A4, I can't get it to do anything else. Or at least I can't get my printer to do anything else. And I lose the ability to say borderless. I mean, I just, you know, I can't do any of the settings. And there's one format that I can adjust it and do borderless, and you'd think I would know what format that was, but unfortunately I haven't been that smart to pay attention to that. I really need to buckle down and pay attention to, okay, this format lets me do borderless, and this format lets me adjust. You know, and this format doesn't let me do anything. And yeah, I need to buckle down and pay attention to that. And now I have a new phone. Oh my God. It's the bane of my existence, setting up a new phone. I hate it. I mean, I used to just love it when I was younger. I loved it, you know. Oh, get a new phone. I set it up, and I just, you know, I just loved it. But as I've gotten older, it's like, no, I don't want to do that, you know, and I have to get to the point where my phone is just really causing me trouble before I break down and get another one. But anyway, so when you buy a digital kit from Etsy, they send you an email. And on that email, it's a link to, what does it say? Something about see your downloads in Etsy or something to that effect. And when you click on that, a smaller screen pops up where you can download, you know, the files. And my old phone, which was a Galaxy S20, it worked brilliantly. No problems. Never, ever had any problems with this. My new phone, which is a Galaxy S23, that little pop-up thing does not work, does not come up. You know, when I click on the email, I don't get that little pop-up, so I can't get to the files. So I have all these digitals that I purchased that I can't get to them because that does not come up. And of course, you can't contact anyone at Etsy because they're all a bunch of bots. You know, you can't talk to a person. I don't think there's any people at all at Etsy. And I'm not going to bother the seller with this because it's not their problem or their fault. And, you know, they probably don't know, you know, what to tell me. I don't expect them to either. You know, it's an Etsy problem. Or you know, and the thing of it is that someone at Etsy would be able to maybe tell me what I need to look at on my phone. You know, I have gone onto my phone in the settings and I have looked for, you know, allow pop-ups and you know, stuff like that. This is just a little piece of that paper again. Yeah, just something like that. You know, I have gone into settings and I've tried to, you know, allow pop-ups and, you know, all this different stuff, and it's just not working. And I don't know what the difference is between the one phone and this new one. They're the same phone, you know, really. It's just a newer version of the same phone. That's not going to hold, is it? It's very loose belly band for some reason. Maybe if I add some more glue further up, that'll tighten that up a little bit. So anyway, yeah, it's just, well, if it's not one thing, it's three, you know. And also on my new phone, the videos are huge and take all day and half the night to download or upload, whatever it is, onto YouTube. And again, I don't know why my videos are so much larger, not longer as in length, but just bigger. You know, the file itself is bigger, and it is taking an age to download, and I don't know why that is either. It's just, you know, it's, you know, a new phone, you would think it would be the same but better, not worse, or not, you know, more problematic. So yeah, I don't know what's happening. Let's see, I'm trying to get this stuff. Oh, listen, we have some more of these. We can't forget. Let's see, where's the other pocket? So I have some more of these snippet rolls that we made in a prior video, and I've totally forgotten all about them. Oh my goodness. So let's see, where was that one? Okay, so that one was there. And we can do one here. Oh, that looks pretty against that, doesn't it? Okay, I want to cut it off right under there. Yes. Okay. Oh, boy. All right, so we want it right there. And then, do we want that hanging out? Probably not, huh? I think I'm going to cut this off. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it's different. I don't, you know, I don't understand it. But, yeah, my videos are huge. I dinked around with the settings again after the last one. It took an age to upload. And, it's my internet's the same as it's been, so you know, it can't be that unless the internet was having some kind of issue that I wasn't aware of. But yeah, so I made some more adjustments to video files, hoping that maybe this one will do better. If not, I'm just going to have to get out my old phone and use it for videos and stuff, because I just, you know, I can't have videos that are so big that it takes, you know, 20 hours to upload. It's stupid. All right, so tuck that in there. Oh, and I made this little frame. Was another digital that I had, and then I just cut out, or just used, you know, a picture from the digital kit. So, oh, that's kind of pretty, isn't it? Oh, I like that. Do we want to put a little tuck I mean, we always want a tuck, right? I mean, if we can have a tuck, might as well have something do double duty, as it were. There we go. Okay, so now what do we want to put in there? We could, am I in frame? Yes. That's kind of big. So those would all be too big. We have these things, but unfortunately, those are going to be too small. Can we find something that's just right? Uh-oh. How about this guy? Oh, yeah. Okay, there we go. We could just fit him in there. That's nice. Okay. All right, so we have one of those there. We have more. We have more. So, okay, so we had it at the front, we had it at the back. And let's find another good spot, huh? There. That looks good. Right? Okay. Put some of this down. Well, just to make sure, you know, just to make sure. It's a beautiful day here today. Oh my goodness. It was cold this morning. I'll tell you what. It was cold, but it is just so pretty today. Bright and sunny. It makes you think it's nice and warm until you go out there and it's like, whoa. Okay, let's see. I have some more. We did this in a video, if you remember, if you watched a prior video. We made this snippet roll, and then I made some more after that, because, you know, if one is good, 5 is better. I don't know. Let's see. Trying to figure this out now. Okay. So we have that one. We have those sticking out. I have that right there. Those sticking out there. And we have our second signature. So we have 2 of them there and 2 of them there. I don't know, maybe, oh, let's put that in there now. There we go. Okay, so we need something for this. Let's see, those are too big. Again, with the too big, too small, just right. We could stick this little watercolor doodle in there. I like that paper because it's just, you know, the right color for this journal. These pockets have wings, so they're nice size for, you know, putting things into the pocket. They will hold a lot. So hopefully, you know, whoever ends up with this journal at some future point in time is able to utilize those pockets. That one. Yeah, that's not a tuck though. I wish I would have. Don't know. I don't think it's gonna hold that very well though. Of course I could I could paper clip, couldn't we? We could do that. There we go. There, that'll hold. Yeah, that this tag is a little heavy. I made it out of, I don't know what, but it's pretty substantial. Okay, let's see. Let's stick another thing in there, huh? Okay. How about another one of these? That's nice. So that's what's nice about having a lot of ephemera made. You know, all this ephemera I made, you know, for this journal. It was not something I had in my stash or anything like that. But you know, it's nice to have. If you could pull things from your stash or whatever, you know, it really helps a journal come together quite quickly. You know, if you have a lot of stuff already done. It's like all this ephemera I made, you know, for this journal, but I made it ahead of time. So now it's just a matter of, you know, finding a place for it and putting it in. Instead of, you know, making something for each page type of thing. You know what I mean. Okay. So these pockets, for some reason, are bigger than the journal, though. I'm not sure why, because this journal is my normal size pockets. Well, these pockets are 6 inches. Like, who made... I don't know who made this digital kit, but it's like... You know, I mean, it can't be 6 inches unless you're using, you know, 12 by 12 paper folded in half. That's the only way you would get 6 inches. Huh, I wonder what the designer was thinking. That would be really pretty on there. Well, we can cut it down, couldn't we? I mean, we can always do that. So I want to fold it right about there. Yeah. Yeah. So this is easily dealt with, but, you know, just wonder what the person was thinking when they designed this. Nope. There we go. This needs to be trimmed down too. There we go. But, you know, I don't know anything about doing these digitals. I'm sure it would be very difficult, so I am not going to criticize. But, you know, no, I'm not going to criticize, because I don't know. I would imagine, you know, making these kits are not that easy, especially when you have elements like pockets and things like that, you know, just plain paper that, you know, full-size sheet paper, that's one thing, but when you are designing elements like pockets and tags and journaling cards and other things like that, then I imagine that, you know, it can be very time consuming, I'm sure. So there's that. And let's do this one. How about that? Okay. Let's see now. I kind of jumped ahead there a little bit. Oh, we have this tuck spot. I still have more pockets. This journal could have a lot of pockets. Of course, that's good, you know. I mean, I don't know what you use a journal for. I know what I use a journal for. You know, and that's to as a keepsake. I don't use the journal as, you know, like a diary type of thing. No. I write down thoughts or feelings, ideas that I want to remember, events that happen, and then I love to have all kinds of pockets and tuck spaces that I can tuck in, you know, letters or notes that I get from people, photos, you know, stuff like that. It's amazing how much how quickly it fills up too, you know. I mean, it's like we don't get letters or cards anymore, but I got tons. So I don't know. So yeah, that's what I use it for, is just kind of a keepsake, a place to stick, you know, ticket stubs for a play that you want to remember, and to write down, you know, when it was and who you were with and where you were, and, you know, stuff like that. That's what I like to use it for. And so having all kinds of pockets and tuck spots is a good thing, especially pockets that have wings and will hold, you know, a good amount of things. And then I put, you know, little pieces of ephemera into the pockets, just, you know, just 'cause. Doesn't mean the person is necessarily going to use it, but, you know, it's there. I mean, you could always tuck a picture, you know, some photos in here, and then on the back of here you could write, you know, when the photo was taken, who the photo is, where you were, what was happening, all that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Okay, so here is something else I made. Now this is finished, so it doesn't need to be glued in. It's quite big though. Oh. Okay. Let's see. Isn't that the one I just put down? Yes, it is. How about this one, huh? If I put this down farther on the page, then this will fit in there better. So let's do that. The other one I had it up a little bit, so okay. That down there. Okay. So anyway, that's just what we're doing today, guys. I don't want to spend too... Oh, I already have, haven't I? I don't want to make a long video because I want to see, you know, how long this is going to take to upload. But anyway, so this is just what we're doing. Just, you know, this is just my process. I'm just flipping back and forth through pages and seeing what I have to put in there and where something might look good. You know what I mean? So that is, you know, what I use a journal for. If that gives you some ideas, perhaps you're watching this and thinking, well, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? So I have some pages that are plain that a person could write on, but mostly it's, you know, to just tuck away things, just to, you know, keep everything in one place. It's so nice, you know. You're surprised at how many mementos and things that you keep. You know, if you go on a trip or something like that and you keep all these little things and you've got nowhere to put them, and they're in every, you know, drawer and nook and cranny in your home, and to be able to have all this stuff in one place is it just feels good, you know, and that way you can look through it and everything is right there, rather than, you know, a ticket stub in this drawer over there, and, you know, a photo's tucked in the dresser drawer, and you know what I mean. So it's nice to have everything together. Plus, if you write down, you know, who you were with, what you were doing, where you were, I know you think you're gonna remember. I know you think you're gonna remember, but trust me. Trust me, you won't remember. Years from now, you'll say, oh, where were we? What were we doing? Where, you know, you might remember who is in the picture with you, but, you know, where you were and what you were doing may not come to your mind as readily. And, you know, trust me, you always think, oh, I'll remember. But unfortunately, you don't always. So, yeah, I'm just gonna glue that. You get these in digital kits, and I'm never quite sure what to do with them. But, you know, you can use it to decorate the corner of a page or something. So, anyway, so that's what we've done today, guys. And this is getting thicker, and this is now not too big. If you remember when I showed you when I first made this cover, how this was very loose, and it looked like it was going to be too big, and I said, trust me, once I start filling these pages, this isn't going to be too big anymore, and it's not. So that's holding very, very taut right now. So that's good. Anyway, so until next time, take care of you, love each other, and I will see you again. Bye.